Good morning. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining me. I am so excited for today. I'm going to be sharing the 7 signs of a toxic relationship and how do you recognize if you're in one. So, I'm super excited to be sharing this with you today. Thank you for joining me, those that are with me here live, those that are going to catch the replay. Once again, I'm super excited in this short video to share the 7 signs of being in a toxic relationship so that you can recognize them before it's too late. And for starters, if you don't know me, my name is Christina Abad. I'm a love and relationship coach. I help driven and ambitious women date and meet healthy, ambitious, driven men who are looking for a healthy relationship, who are looking to build a solid relationship built on love and trust and actually wanting to build a future together. And if you're finding yourself ever in these kind of toxic situations, then you want to pay attention because once again, I'm going to be sharing 7 signs that you need to be aware of before it's too late. So, for starters, what is a healthy versus toxic relationship? In a healthy relationship, you find that many things just flow, right? Things just work. And here's the thing, things don't just work because, right, it magically works and you're soulmates, because here's the truth, right? Even soulmates, even healthy relationships have disagreements. But what healthy relationships do have in common is that willingness to work them out, that willingness of love and support and respect of a common goal to building this relationship together, right? There's open communication, you make decisions together, and you're really taking into account your partnership and what you're looking to build together, right? In a toxic relationship, many times it can feel draining, it can feel dreadful, it doesn't feel right, it doesn't feel good, right? Where once you were looking forward to seeing that partner, the person that you're dating, your better half, how people like to say, you're no longer feeling that. You feel drained. You feel like it's not working. It's too much efforting. And I want to share with you 7 signs that this is a toxic relationship. So the first one is dishonesty, right? We can all deduct, right, from someone who's not being honest with you, how much turmoil that would cause in a relationship, especially if you are breaking that trust, right? Now there's no trust, there's that dishonesty, you're second guessing whether you can trust this person, believe what they say, and that does not lead, right, for a healthy relationship. Um, excuse me, dishonesty is actually one of the biggest things, right, that women look for when they're dating. Can they trust that person? Are they a person of their word? Is this something, right? Are they honest and straightforward? So just if you find that you are dating someone or you're in a relationship, right, where they are not completely honest with you, and you find out that there's dishonesty, that is going to cause a lot of turmoil, and clearly they're not being honest with you, right? They're not being open and genuine. So that's one sign of being in a toxic relationship. The second is disrespect, right? And these are not mutually, right? Dishonesty and disrespect are not mutually exclusive. You can take it as disrespectful, but disrespect is really a disregard for you, for your feelings, for your person, right? The a disrespect, whether it's verbal, whether it's in action, right? Whether they disappoint you and disrespect you, this is a clear sign of a toxic relationship. Someone that loves you and cherishes you will not be blatantly disrespecting you, right? So if you find yourself in a situation where someone that you're dating or getting to know or you're in a relationship with disrespects you, you definitely want to take a look at this, because this is one of the signs of being in a toxic relationship. The fourth, the third, the third is a loss of your relationships. Now, whether that's friendships, perhaps family, but if you find yourself in a relationship, in a dating relationship with someone, and you find yourself losing your friendships, losing these relationships of people that love you and support you and are a part of your life, This is a clear sign of being in a toxic relationship. Now there may be different things that lead, right, to this decision of losing your relationships. Perhaps they're not supportive of the relationship. Perhaps you want to be available because you want to be available for your partner, the person you're dating, and seeing your friends or your family. You don't want to tie up your time with them because you want to be available to your partner. And these are all ways that you can lose your relationships and that are actually really toxic and not the healthiest ways to conduct, right, a relationship, to build a relationship. Because here's the truth, right? Someone that loves you and cares about you wants you to have your friends, wants you to have your family. They love that about you, right? That you have your own circle of friends, your own circle of support, and they're not going to want you to isolate yourself, right? So that's something that you definitely want to take into account if you ever find yourself losing your other relationships because of you're looking to conserve, right, this possible dating relationship with someone, romantic relationship. You definitely want to take a look at that because that's a toxic sign right there. Now, the fourth is losing yourself, right? Losing yourself. Many times when you find yourself in a relationship, people get comfortable, right? You start gaining a little weight. Perhaps, you stop taking care of yourself. And this is a big, big alert here because a lot of relationships that started healthy many times go to die here, right? Where there is a complete loss of self, where you're so focused on the relationship, right? Not only do you isolate yourself, but you lose yourself. You don't have any hobbies, you don't have any passions. Your life revolves around trying to make this relationship work. And that's super toxic for you and your partner, right? So if you find yourself losing yourself, no longer taking care of yourself or finding joy in the things that you found joy in, that bring life to you, that are a part of you, that's something that you definitely want to take a look at because this is another toxic sign that you want to be very aware of. Now, another toxic sign that you want to pay attention to if you ever come across in your relationships that are going to be a big signifier and a big red flag, right, is controlling behavior. Is your partner controlling? Are they trying to control where you are, who you speak to, right? Is this partner looking to control, right, who you talk to and what you're looking on your phone? There's many different ways that controlling behavior can manifest itself. But this is a big, once again, red flag, big alert, and a big sign of being in a toxic relationship. If you notice that they're trying to control you, what you wear, right, how you even think, then you want to realize that this is toxic behavior. You're your own person. No one is supposed to control you, right? And this is a big sign that this is not going to end well. Now, many of these things that I've mentioned on this list cause this as well. Resentment. This is another toxic behavior. If you find yourself feeling resentful towards your partner, whether it may be about something they did, say, harboring resentments, right? They're not fully worked through, fully resolved, can cause a big toxic havoc on your relationships, right? Resentments will pop up throughout the relationship. So if you ever catch yourself feeling resentment towards your partner, resenting them for something they did, something they said, how they acted in a certain situation, this is something you want to take care of and you want to look to resolve with your partner, especially if they are minor things, right? However, this is something that you have to take key of. If you are feeling resentment, that's something that you need to resolve, right? That has to be taken care of before you can continue to build a relationship with anyone. And last but not least, the seventh big sign of being in a toxic relationship or being aware and recognizing that this is a potentially a toxic relationship is hoping things change. If you're always in this state of, things aren't that bad. They're going to get better. And I know, at some point he's going to change, he'll mature, or we'll be in a better situation. If you're always hoping that things will change and waiting for things to take a turn for the better, right? This is a big sign that this is a toxic relationship. Because here's the truth, right? People are, and that's not to say that people can't change, but people are who they are, right? And these changes come from self, right? We can't make anyone change. We can't make anyone be anything other than what they show you and how they treat you, right? So this is huge when dealing with toxic relationships, right? Because once again, you want to make sure, when we spoke about healthy relationships, one of the characteristics of a healthy relationship is that willingness, right, from both parties to want to work on the relationship, right? And this is not, right, the narcissist who says, I'm going to work on it, we're going to do better, and then you're back at it again, right? That's something you want to be aware of, the repeated patterns of any of these, of someone who's continuously dishonest, who's continuously disrespectful, who is continuously trying to control you, and you're always hoping that things will get better and things will change. The only thing that we can change, right, is ourselves. You can't change anyone else, just like they can't control you, or they can't, right? The whole idea is taking self responsibility, because if you find yourselves in these situations, you have that choice. You have that self responsibility for yourself to say, these are not the things that I want for myself. This is not the kind of relationship that I want for myself, that I deserve, that I envision myself, right? I'll share with you personally in the relationships that I've been, right? That's a key factor, right? Noticing what I want for myself, and not just for myself, but as a mother, what I want to model for my child, what I would want for her, right? So once again, if you ever find yourself in a relationship, in a dating courtship with someone, and these signs pop up, take big notice, right? Because once again, these are signs that could lead to a toxic relationship, if not already toxic. And once again, if you find yourself in those situations where you are looking to fix it and work through it, it has to be both parties that are willing, right? Not just you on your own. But if you know that this person is not someone that is gonna, right, step up to the plate, who's not someone who's really genuinely looking to build a relationship, then you have the choice, right, to choose better, to do better, to not continue to entertain that. So I'm super excited. I wanted to share these 7 signs of a toxic relationship. And I know sometimes when you're in deep, it's not easy to get out. It's not. And that's why I share these with you, because I want you to know that you're not alone, right? Many women, many men, many people in general have been through toxic relationships and these kinds of situations. So know that you're not alone, right? Know that there are tools to help you resolve these conflicts, that there are ways for you to make a clean break and really, once again, build yourself to attract someone who is genuine, who is looking for a healthy relationship and not looking to perpetuate, right, these toxic cycles, these toxic patterns that will keep you unhappy and in toxic relationships. So once again, remember that you do have a choice. You get to choose you, choose love, and stay blessed. Know that you are worthy of all the love. And I'm so glad that I was able to share this with you. If you need support in dealing with toxic relationships and resolving issues that come up, then reach out. I'd love to support you, give you some resources, and once again, let you know that you're not alone. So with that said, drop me a comment. Let me know what you found most helpful. Once again, remember to choose you, choose love, stay blessed, and I will see you soon. Have an amazing day.